He says we would give Russia belt to ass. He says Ukraine wants them goddamn nukes. Honestly, if Ukraine had nukes, they probably wouldn't be at war with Russia. Or they would have nuked each other already. One of the two.
Also said yesterday that NATO countries should shoot down Russian aircraft that violate NATO airspace.
I agree.
We saw jets in Estonia's airspace. Do you think that's a real possibility?
I agree. Shoot them down. Shoot them down.
Well, I think NATO has to come up with a better approach to dealing with these Russian incursions. So 2 weeks ago, the Russians launched 19 drones that violated Polish airspace. One or two might have been an accident. It's hard to believe that 19 were an accident. There was a message there. And then you had 3 Russian MiG-31 fighters flying through Estonian airspace, despite efforts by the Estonians and NATO aircraft to wave them away. So there has to be, I think, some action to get the Russians to respect NATO airspace. And now they simply seem not to care about the NATO response.
Why would they care? There was no NATO response. What was the NATO response? Chat. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. What was the NATO response, bro? They stood up. They had a press conference. They waved their finger. This will not be tolerated. This will not be tolerated, Russia. Like, that's all you did.